Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for mid-February. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright, I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread today, starting off with these spirit animal oracles. Towards the end of the reading, I will be rolling some dice to get initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you, as well as some tea leaves to see some extended themes that we could look into for the next 2 weeks. So make sure you stick around for that. And for the first time since I started tarot 20 years ago, I'm going to be doing reversals today because I want the readings to be a little more nuanced. And this is just an experiment. I don't know if I'm going to stick to the style of reading, but we shall see. We have and spirit, time to collaborate, and it's so funny how every sign piggybacks off the other. Pisces piggybacked off Cancer's reading, Gemini piggybacked off of Pisces' reading, and you are piggybacking off of Gemini's reading. There was this element of collaboration within their reading as well, and this has to do with Aquarius season, Pluto entering Aquarius after a generational shift, and us entering the age of Aquarius as a community, as a whole, right? So, time to collaborate and embrace the in-between, flamingo spirit. There is this, this is so interesting. You're going to have to hold on for just a second. There is a card from another deck that I want to show you. Alright, I remembered this card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. You see, I think this has to do with how flamingos change colors depending on the season. That could be possible. You see how they're so similar. My goodness. Between worlds, embrace the in-between. Going from black and white to technicolor, right? So there is something here about people around you helping you to build a better world for yourself. And that is exactly what the season advises. There is a transformation. There is a change. We have number 1 and number 26. Building a better world, not just for yourself, but for the people around you, and collectively helping to raise universal. I had to pause. Now, I'm also getting with time to collaborate and embrace the in-between. There is almost this energy of you helping, not helping, but actually other people helping you through difficult times, where other people may have gone through traumatic situations or life-changing situations, and they're almost handing a guidebook to you as to how to traverse those mucky waters, right? There's something about other people's difficulty turning into wisdom, and that wisdom turning into a portal for you yourself to transform. We have the sun, happiness, joy, that black and white turning into technicolor. Moving towards the light, the wheel of fortune, working hand in hand with the universe and making sure your heart is online. You see, all those cogs are tied to her heart. You have to make sure whatever this transformation is, whatever it is that you're building even, resonates with the frequency of your soul and your heart. The 10 of Swords. Yep, there is something here about trauma becoming a portal of wisdom. Most definitely. There is some kind of mental stimulation and activity that may have left you in a place of stagnation, unable to move forward. But there's something about other people's wisdom unlocking information that will reset this 10 of Swords into the Ace, the 3 of Wands, looking to the future. Looking to the future, waiting for your ships to come in. Almost naming a new ship, not waiting for the same manifestations to show up, but changing your manifestations. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. I almost feel that earlier certain things didn't make you happy, but now they do. It's like, let's say you never liked peas, okay? As a kid, you never liked peas, but now you suddenly like them, right? Your wishes are changing, your tastes are changing. The things that your heart enjoys are changing. The Emperor in the reverse. There is no place for ego here with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that there has to be complete trust in the divine, and with time to collaborate. Hello, Libra. This could even just talk about a collaboration with the universe. a collaboration with spirit, with divine forces. Oh, why didn't I think of that? It's like a round table. You know, the Knights of the Round Table in Camelot. Why was that a round table? Because there was never supposed to be one head of the table, right? There were no two ends. So there were no two people of higher importance than the others. Everybody was of equal importance. I feel like you and the universe are sitting on a round table discussing your future. And you're both bosses within the situation in your own right. The King of Cups in the reverse. I do feel that your heart has taken a back seat, because that happens when we are going through emotional pain. Our heart shuts down because it can't process so much pain, right? That is when the mind comes online. And then the mind starts taking over all of that trauma. I will get a crossing card to see what this is. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel here, Libra, that you are looking to the future and you do want to create whatever this is for yourself. But there's an element of, I'm not going to say laziness, right? But there's an element of surrender. And honestly, I like that, because we're embracing the in-between, are we not? Right? This is not the time to be proactive. There is a trust fall that you are doing with the universe, and I feel that if you do want to rest for a minute, the universe will pick up the slack for you. And of course, this doesn't have to be a collaboration with the universe. This could be a physical collaboration with a colleague, with a friend, with a partner, with a significant other, with family. Creating something beautiful with them. And the fact that you have help now, you can afford to take a break. Right? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse with the Nine of Cups and the Sun. I feel that the plans that you had for yourself may not have materialized in the past. Right? Your previous plans, your 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Why those plans didn't materialize is because the seed you were planting was dormant. It wouldn't have led to anything. Which is why a shake-up may have happened. Which is why now you are in between worlds. You are being given new seeds to plant. Those seeds may not be what you had wished for earlier. Okay? Let's say you wanted to become a chef. That was your wish. That was your goal, right? But the universe didn't think you'd do well as a chef, so it started sending you signs that you should become a baker instead. You catch my drift? And it's not like the universe is pushing you or forcing you to do something that you don't like. It's going to make sure you like it, because you're going to excel at it. So there is a shift in a goal. There is a shift in a future plan, because it's better for you. And again, this could be in a relationship as well. It's possible that one particular relationship that you thought made you happy didn't plan out, because it wouldn't have made you happy forever, right? The pain would have trumped the love, which is why you are extracted from that situation. You are in the in-between, because the universe is planning something else for you. It's planning to bring about a better relationship into your life. The Hanged Man, surrender. I have 2 cards of surrender here. There is a new unlocking that's happening here. This is literally the in-between. She's surrendering. She's hanging and not doing anything. But while she's not doing anything, she's unlocking a new reality for herself. With this 10 of Swords, with this intense mental stimulation, the only thing one can do now, Libra, is to surrender and to stay quiet. Because I feel like you've been doing too much. It's time for you to trust divine source. It is time for you to even delegate, if we're talking about a physical collaboration. It is time for you to delegate and stop trying to always fix things. You are the fixer. You are one of the fixers of the zodiac, right? And I feel like you're always trying to balance the scales, not just for yourself, but for other people. You are the diplomat. And it's important for you to have peace and harmony around you, because you're ruled by Venus. I get that. But sometimes not doing anything is the best action of all. It's going to bring in the fastest results. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have Judgment in the reverse. It's not time for answers to be revealed to you just yet, Libra. I feel that whatever this is, whatever this in-between is, it needs to be embraced right now. You cannot focus. You cannot have a hyper focus on the destination, because you're supposed to be in a state of limbo, right? Because in this age of instant gratification, it can be very easy for us to become impatient, for us to want to see the horizon, for us to want to discern that horizon and see what's coming for us. It's very hard for us to have faith that things are working out for us, right? We need to see that ship to know that it's coming. But there's an element here of you trusting that that ship is coming without you having to see it. Six of Swords in the reverse. It's gonna take some time for whatever this is to materialize. I don't know what you're thinking about. But don't work yourself up into a tizzy with that Ten of Swords. When I said you need a break, you need to surrender, this is not just your soul and your body, it's your mind particularly, because you are an air sign, Libra. You're highly cerebral in nature. Your mind can run away with itself. We need to control it. We need to put a leash on that mind for just a minute, right? Three of Swords in the reverse. I'm so glad to see that. This indicates healing. The quieter you are, the more you're going to heal. And King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There are two Kings of Swords in this deck, like I mentioned earlier, with the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. There's a little more homework that needs to be done here from your side, Libra, about whatever this is that you are building, either with a collaboration with the people around you or the collaboration you have with the divine. There is more homework that is due here. I feel with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the way you were doing things earlier, right? Coloring between the lines, or within the lines, sorry. It may not have worked for you. There's an element here of rebellion that needs to be embraced. There's an element of following a path that is very unconventional. Something that is not traditional in your eyes. This is again very Aquarian themed. I feel that, like I said earlier with the Nine of Cups in the reverse here, things that you thought made you happy, they just don't anymore. And a part of you, being a creature of habit, we all are, a part of you may be afraid to follow this new uncharted path. Doesn't mean you shouldn't. It's going to lead to healing. It's going to lead to a complete transmutation of past trauma. You just need to be brave enough, right? Don't wait for validation to know that you're on the right path. Your gut is going to tell you that. There is an in-between that needs to be embraced. There is a surrender that needs to be embraced here. Within that surrender, there is deep, deep healing. And again, make sure you're embracing the unconventional. You're embracing the rebel within you. Your mind may get downloads, right? Your intuition, your higher self may get downloads that are completely ridiculous. They're completely different from what you would have normally thought your future is. But this shifted perspective is going to manifest in more joy than you could possibly imagine. And this could again be as simple as dating someone who you wouldn't normally date. You know, surprise yourself. Feel like you've been following this template, this very rigid template here, Libra, that needs to be broken. It needs to be broken. However long it takes, we are in the in-between. We need to embrace that. We need to respect that, right? But whatever it is you're creating with the universe, make sure you're open to all possibilities, right? Okay, let's see. Let's get you some tea leaves. We have October, your birthday month. So whatever this is that you are building and planning, and maybe even the momentum that you want to see within the situation, because I do see stagnation. that momentum will start building in October, maybe even before that. The most difficult part of a situation is over, and I see that with the Three of Swords. I feel like you have transmuted a lot of that shadow. You're embracing the sun. We have opportunity or windfall. You see what I said about all of those windows of opportunity opening for you. The minute you shift gears, right? The minute you embrace an uncharted path, that's when all of these things are going to open up, whether in love or in career, money, whatever. Vase, secret admirer. This, I did say that there could be something very unconventional even about your dating life, right? There could be somebody admiring you from a distance, and someone you would never even consider, right? Open yourself up to that. You may surprise yourself. All right, let's see. We have Uranus. Now, Uranus is the rebel of the solar system, right? Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius. I have been talking about Aquarius energy. I feel that this timeline shift that you may be experiencing, right, moving from black and white to technicolor, while it is raising your own vibration and your own frequency, it is collectively raising the vibration of the planet. Why? Because earlier you may have been stuck. You may have been stuck in a particular way of living your life, right? Where your frequency is lower. You are a part of that universal consciousness. The minute your reality shifts, your timeline shifts, the frequency of the planet raises as well. Not just that, I feel like you are going to be collaborating not just with the universe, but with people who will speak this new language as well as you do. Right? You may be shifting out of stale friendships where people were just taking, not giving enough, right? But now I'm almost getting like a trine system. When we talk about trines in a planetary aspect, it's about both the planets bringing in the same amount of work, putting in the same amount of work within a particular situation, and collectively bringing out the best in each other, right? So I feel like your relationships, with your friendships, with your family, with romantic partners, those almost conjunctions and those trines are changing form. There's a balance here, a balance that you are always striving to maintain, right, Libra? We have Aquarius. Again, I'm not going to talk about it. There's so much Aquarius energy here. It's absolutely ridiculous, but we are in Aquarius season, right? You may have Aquarius heavily in your chart. That's possible as well. Or you could be dealing with someone who doesn't have to be. But embrace this rebel within you, right? There's something about walking an uncharted path that will bring that opportunity or windfall. And then we have the number 6. You could be seeing 666 a lot. If you are, this talks about reflection. And it's time now, Libra, for you to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. Saturn is in Pisces. Our spiritual truths can take a backseat. So now is the time for us to strive even harder to bring that spirituality and our spiritual routine and practice back online. All right, we have the letters R, C, O, P, P again, C again, and the letter W. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. All right, Libra, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.